EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway here in Atlanta. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They go play action with Sanders. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go. Lying. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
From the gun, it's Shador. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Buffalo 18. Ready.
Sanders on third down. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Hold it ready.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll get this to about midfield. Nick Scorton there to make the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8.
Panther 6.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one taken in by London. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Cowboy 8. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Ready, ready.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
79 Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On play action, Shador. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Get it. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Falcon first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
70 Lions. Dragon 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Sanders going to throw again. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw again is Sanders. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third down and 9. They motion a receiver right. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to have the first down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Cup 19. Warriors 70.
On first down, it's Sanders. That one caught by Tucker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Set, ready.
They run over center with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Third and 6.
Here we go.
To throw is Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as he's standing right around his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 79 Broncos, 60 Eagles, 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Carolina.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off, and he'll get about 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Moving to his right. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get up. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Princely Umanmielen is there to make the play. So, from 37, here's second and 8. Now, Shador. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check smash, check smash.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment.
Warriors 7, ready. Cup 19, 18 Cardinals.
That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown.
this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming.
Jordan Stout.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Taken at the 19. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Ready, break. Tag. Cowboy 80, 18, 5 here. Ready, up.
As Shador on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Go.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Hold the set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
Come
5.
on.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. His drive will start on the ground, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
He's out of bounds at his own 7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 18, right here. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Pick up.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are back within a point. It's 14-13. Certainly a tightly contested 1st half, and you'd expect more of that here in the 2nd half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Dragon 60. Set. Go.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is upended. What an awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take him down for a loss.
That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, set. Come on, 19, Charger, 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Sanders pass. Complete to number 14. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Sanders. That caught by Davis. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Go. Cougar 19.
Play action, it's Sanders. He'll step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Trap 50, trap 50.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Sanders. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 80.
Another run here for Robinson. Look at this, right to the 20-yard line. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
From the gun, it's Shador. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job on the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
ready.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Come on. Set. Hiking, 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Sanders on 3rd down. That is brought in. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Falcons. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And When you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. 65, Cap. 65.
Throwing now from the gun. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. And you look out there and you have a mismatch. You have a linebacker or a safety on your running back. He's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look. That's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Dragon 60.
On play action, Shador. Open man is Davis. And that will give them some space, moving it all the way past the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
To throw is Sanders. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Look at the big man go. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown Atlanta. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter is get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. He'll throw.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Third and 2. Here we go. The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Up the middle they go. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 70, step up, press on 80.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
60 vices, 60 vices. Ready, ready?
On first down, right back to Robinson. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
Okay, ready?
Second and a yard.
A gain of 9.
Come on, come on.
Brings up second and 1.
Viking, 18. Ready?
And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Falcons. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this play. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Give up the middle, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll run. to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.